Coronavirus is not only a health problem at this point, it is also becoming a financial burden for our community. Lots of small business owners worried, struggling. Some of them have had to close their doors. Some worried, how are they going to get these employees they've had to lay off back into their stores or shops or what have you. What do you have to say to these small business owners?
That's probably been one of the most difficult things that I've had to deal with, because being in the office, I take a lot of those calls. And talking to these small businesses that want to know, when is this going to be over? How can we open? When can we open back up? And when I tell them we don't know, and they tell me they may not survive, and you can hear in their voice the anguish, I understand. And so one of the things that the county's put together and is a priority for our office and for all of my colleagues is working with the state and the federal government to ensure that we bring forth resources. And the federal government has a program right now that is a loan initially, but is turned into a grant if you maintain your workforce. So I'm aggressively working with our county partners to make sure that we get that money into LA County to support many of these businesses that want to stay open. And I might say, add to this, that a lot of them are concerned about their workforce. It's not about them. It's about the fact they know they've got employees that are dependent upon them. And if they don't have a job to come back to, we don't know what's going to happen, and they don't know what's going to happen, and you become family. So this has been a challenge and something that's weighed very heavy on me as we deal with this pandemic.
And then a lot of families who, because they have been laid off or they're not essential workers, are staying home with their children. And of course, we now know that it looks like there won't be school for the remainder of the school year. What are some services that the county is offering for some of these families and their children?
So especially for one of the things that I've found is, and LA Unified definitely, but a lot of our school districts, a lot of those children that go to school depend upon their meals, both breakfast and lunch. And without school, they are struggling to be able to get the food on the table. So the county is working with nonprofits and also with county employees that are not able to go and work in their jobs because of the closure. We've reassigned them, and we're putting together programs so that we make sure that the children are fed, drive-by programs to feed the kids. We're also working on childcare, because for the essential workers, childcare is a necessity. They can't just leave their children at home by themselves. So we're putting together programs, and lacounty.gov has links to all the sites where services are available. But we are recognizing that this is a challenge for many financially, and we want to ease that burden, and we want to be a part of the solution, not part of the problem.